Okay, pilots, video on. Pilots, arm your quads. We are going live on the tone in less than 5. And we are off for race number 2 of our Chase the Ace final. IQ0 now coming through the corkscrew as is Red to Rotor. Through the doubles, they work their way. We'll start to get a feel as they come through the Mission Towers. Oh, IQ0 and Red to Rotor seem to be in the front. Here comes Wilf into the back straight. We'll get a feel for it. Wilf is out in front on lap number 1. IQ0 through the back straight now. Davey in second. IQ0 in third. Wilf, lap number 1. He goes into lap number 2 as our leader. IQ0 moves into second place. Davey FPV in third. Wilf out of the towers. He goes into the slalom. IQ0 out of the towers now. Here comes Wilf through the back straight. IQ0 about to make his way into the back straight. IQ0 through the corkscrew. Sorry, correction. Wilf through the corkscrew. Wilf takes a tumble. IQ0 backs the pass. IQ0 now moves onto the final lap in position number 1. Heapsy moves into second. Wilf is out. IQ0 into the back straight now in position number 1. Heapsy is in second. Out of the towers he goes. Bones down to the final lap. Through the final corkscrew. Oh, the battery for IQ0. He's going to have to nurse it. Here comes Heapsy. Heapsy. IQ0 down. No more battery. Heapsy takes the win.
Oh my God!
From nowhere. Heapsy takes the win at Boats. Boats is the final pilot left in the air. Bones coming. We will be reviewing. So, before we confirm those positions in race number 2, Dean from Dean's Video Reviews has asked us to review the first lap of Davey FPV, as we seems to have not recorded it. How does this change our placings? We have to see. Please do not crowd Race HQ whilst we go through this. So, we have correction from the timing system now for positions in race number 2. In first place, Davey FPV. In second place, Heapsy. In third is Bones. IQ0 in fourth. Wilf in fifth. And Red to Rotor in 6th. We are going to race number 3. Bones taking 3rd. IQ0 in 4th. His battery's dying whilst on the lead. Wilf in 5th. An error costing him. Red to Rotor crashing early in the race. Davey FPV from Canberra Multi-Rotor Racing Club taking an ace in race number 2. So, our pilots in 5-inch will have a break whilst we rerun race 1 of X Class. Tim, though. get into it. Yeah, you want to watch this? That's okay. It's okay. But the sectors too. I won't put the two markers where they are. That's the towers. Who's first is the tower. And the second is tower. Who's first is the back straight. What happens is so we are back from that ad. Gridding up X-Class right now after that epic fire in race number 1. I was just about to say before we moved on to that Mission Foods ad, these 2 races for 5-inch have seen places traded almost every corner, every lap, and the drama is building. Pilots in the lead, unable to finish. Sorry, Daniel Billiter in the stream. Trackside did record the race. We reviewed it through Trackside to confirm it was just a timing system issue, not Trackside, the lap RF timer. So over 100 viewers now gridding up. So our X-Class pilots now making their way back, waiting for confirmation. Let's preview our X-Class. So that is the incorrect for our streamers. We are moving on to X-Class. So channels as per last race: Phoenix on R1, Buckets on R3, Gecko Fat Shark 4, and Prop Out R8. That is our pilots gridding up now. This is the rerun for race 1 of our 3-race finals for X-Class Racing. Okay, pilots, arm your quads. We're going live on the tone in less than 5. Prop out on the blocks still. Now he takes off. 5 laps for our X-Class drones. It looks like Gecko is out in the lead so far. Oh, Phoenix though making a pass. Looks like around Buckets. Onto lap number 2. Gecko is in the lead. Followed by Phoenix. Followed by Buckets and Prop out. Oh, Buckets coming down at the moment. Our leader, Gecko, in lap number 3. Through the back straight he goes. Coming around out of the Mantis Tunnel. Phoenix FPV chasing him down. An 8-second lead to Gecko. Buckets appears to be out, having suffered a fire in the first race. Gecko working away on lap number 4. final corner. He'll move on to the last lap now. In first place is Gecko on the final lap. Phoenix in second now. About to move on to the lead lap. Prop out on lap number 4 as well. But here we go, Gecko takes final one in our X-Class racing. Phoenix now coming through the final corner. He will finish in second. And Prop out now moving on to the final lap. Congratulations there to Gecko in first. Phoenix FPV in second. And Prop out coming through in third place now. Confirming that X-Class pilots now coming into land. Race is over, track is clear, go and collect your drones. Well, compared to our previous X-Class race, it was a somewhat uneventful affair, but I think our pilots would be happy with that, noting the fireballs that erupted in that first race. So bringing up the results there, Gecko with 1 point, Phoenix with 2, Prop out with 3, Buckets with 4. We race 3 finals in X-Class. The pilot with the lowest score at the end of 3 races will be crowned our 2024 X-Class champion. So we are just waiting on confirmation on Buckets. If he can continue, we will go back to back with X-Class Racing, holding off on race number 3. Looks like a prop change, battery change, and our X-Class pilots will be up in the air for race number 2. The love for Bones in the chat is large. Phenomenal. Swole. The Pit Stop family now joining us on the chat. Pit Stop's dog, his mum, his uncle, his dad, Sam Tam. So, waiting for our X-Class pilots, we can hear the wrenching occurring. We can only sit and wait and ponder what race 3 in our 5-inch racing will bring. An ace to Wilf, an ace to Davey FPV. IQ Zero has led both races at some point. He is a chance of an ace in race 3, and then we go to race 4. But Bones, with a swell of support of the crowd behind him, could very well take an ace in race number 3. Whilst our X-Class pilots get ready, if you've been watching the X-Class racing closely, you will know that Phoenix and Gecko have been trading barbs throughout all of our X-Class racing as well as in our Beast Class racing. Joining us now in the live stream chat is Pit Stops Bones. So our pilots eagerly awaiting our S-Class pilots to get back up for final number 2. Whilst we wait, a good time now to mention our sponsors for this event. As our pilots move out for X-Class, it goes without saying Missions Foods is a title sponsor, Mantis FPV, our diamond and official retail sponsor of the event. Our gold level sponsors, Amiga Dev Group, Rising Sun FPV, S3DP and Aviation Australia. Aviation Australia also being the named sponsors of our pilot pits and our 5-inch launch blocks. Our silver level sponsors, we thank Townsville Chamber of Commerce, Torval, Bosscell. Our bronze level sponsors, we thank Gemfan, Swifty Long Range Cells, Trav Earth, FPV Trackside, Betaflight, HQ Props, the MAAA, and RSX. We thank all our sponsors. We would not be able to put on an event like this without your support. So the chat is just nothing but bones. We thank those who have joined us on the stream. We're currently at 80 viewers. We peaked around 100, almost 2,500 views. We thank you for your support. For those who are not here, we are certainly looking at almost 40 hours of live streamed drone racing from here in Townsville over the past 3 days. So our X-Class pilots are now gridding up. Phoenix, Buckets, Gecko, and Prop out. So let's preview this race now. So, Phoenix FPV, Buckets, Gecko, and Prop out. All pilots from Townsville FPV are flying the big X-Class drones here in North Queensland. Pilots just making their way from the track. Waiting on confirmation of our X-Class pilots. We have video for all 4. Radio pilots, arm your quads. We are going live on the tone in less than 5. This is race number 2 of our X-Class finals. Race 2 of 3, Gecko. Fire, fire, fire. Land your drones now. Fire, fire, fire. Oh, this is a large, significant fire. We are running out there. Scotty going hard. We may need a hand. That was a large fire. Gecko going down. It looks like Gecko going down after the first corner of our X-Class track. Well, not the fireworks we were hoping to see. Whilst we deal with that.
Good time to be a drone store.
Oh, yes, and I have the owner of Rising Sun FPV here up in Townsville, Zach, mentioning that it's a good time to be a drone parts owner. Drone store owners are licking their lips at the destruction here at the Australian Drone Nationals. Yes, thank you, BMS Paul. X-Class is on fire. Rightio. So whilst we clear up the debris there, inspect the track, survey the damage, we are now going to move to race 3 of our Chase the Ace finals. So we are now moving to race 3 of our Chase the Ace. This could be the one in which we crown a new winner at the Australian Drone Nationals in 2024. So, for those in the chat, Bones will be up now. Our 5-inch pilots, race 3, Chase the Ace. Gecko there looking at the charred remains of his X-Class drone. Will he be able to be back up for rerun of final number 2? Ladies and gents, here in the Aviation Australia pits, a hand for our X-Class pilots as they make their way from the track. Giant Drones putting on a big show for us. Risking it all for the biscuit. So MTB FPV, how long to the final race? Well, that is the thing we do not know. It could be this one, or we could be going all the way to 7 races. The crowd will be wishing, urging, desperate for a Bones victory in race number 3. A win to Wilf would end our 5-inch finals and see him as a victor. A win to Davey FPV will see him our victor for 2024. And a win to any other pilot will take us through to race number 4. So we will preview this race. IQ Zero, Red to Rotor, Davey FPV, Peepsy, Wilf and Bones. Aces to Davey, aces to Wilf. Bones, a late entrance onto the track. Pilots in this race, we need to move the blocks back into their original position. They were moved for the X-Class racing. That is not where you'll be taking off. Pilots, you will need to go and reset.
Nothing can stop me.
Our last pilot, Bones, making his way off the track now. Just getting our track cam ready. But race 3 of our Chase the Ace. I can hear a slow clap starting up somewhere here in the Townsville precinct. The sound being lowered slightly here at the stadium due to a noise restriction. But I will try and be as loud as I can. We are waiting on confirmation that our pilots are ready. So there is our grid, our top 6 in Australia. Okay, pilots, video on. IQ Zero. Pilots, arm your quads. We are live on the tone in less than 5. And we are off all Wilf Rainbow Road. We heard no collision, but the race will continue. The race burns its downs. IQ Zero now in the lead, coming through our slalom. Red to Rotor out of the towers. IQ Zero is first into the back straight. Red to Rotor. Peepsy in second. Red to Rotor in third on lap number 1. IQ Zero moves on to lap number 2 in first place. Peepsy in second. Red to Rotor in third. 0.23 seconds between them. Red to Rotor collides with the doubles. Peepsy making an error as well. Red to Rotor now moving into the towers. Davey is out. IQ Zero now through the final corkscrew. He will move on to the final lap in first place. 1 lap to go. IQ Zero in the lead. 4 pilots left in it. Red to Rotor in second. Peepsy in third. Bones in fourth, but still alive. IQ Zero out of the towers. Into the slalom he goes. Red to Rotor working through the doubles. Bones is out of the towers. IQ Zero now out of Mantis Tunnel. Spiraling down with a significant lead. IQ Zero takes an ace in this of race number 3. Red to Rotor now in second, and Heapsy currently in third. Oh, Heapsy, a little bit of a topsy-turvy move there. Coming around the corner, Heapsy, third. Bones through the tower. Oh, Bones getting topsy-turvy. Bones will take fourth regardless. Race over. Race is over. Go and collect your quads. IQ 0 and Ace in the hole. Second, Red to Rhoda. Third, Sam Heapsy Heaps. We will review fourth place just to confirm Davey FPV believing he got onto the last lap before Bones. So IQ 0 in first. We go to race number 4. So we need to check where our X-Class pilots are at. Radio 4. Pilots, we have a little bit of time whilst we figure out where we are at with our racing. So we, oh God. Thanks, Nugget there. So whilst we wait, I'm going to put the public service announcement out to our crowd. In our next 2 X-Class races, we will need fire marshals on the track. Scotty has been our fire marshal for the last few races. He has been running harder than Usain Bolt out there, and his legs are done. He is gassed. We need some fire marshals to take up the job for him. If you're willing and able, please come to the race headquarters and make yourself known. Wilf, can you come to race headquarters? What I'm going to do is I am going to go to an ad break whilst we just work through this. So just coming back, working through what we're doing with regards to X class. We are just confirming when the 20-minute timer commences for X class repairs. So we are confirming that to know where we are at, to then confirm which race we will go to next. So, can you start? We are starting a timer now. Confirmed. It's Gecko has 4.5 minutes to 4 minutes to complete repairs before we start on our next X. Do you want to start X class? We might as well do X class. 4 minutes now. So X class, we will do X class now. Red to Rotor, IQ 0, come off the track. We will be going to X class now in 3 minutes time. So for those in the stream who may not be familiar with X class racing, if a pilot requires it, they may enact the 20-minute timer for repairs. That timer commences once the last pilot leaves the track with their drone or what is remaining of their drone. We are currently 3.5 minutes away for Gecko to complete his repairs. Otherwise, he will forfeit the rerun of final number 2. For those in the stream, I have the timer in my hand. We are now under 3 minutes to go. For our remaining X-Class pilots, please start to grid up. The timer only applies to Gecko. From Hayden and Warmsy, it's a great question. How many spares for X-Class is everyone bringing along? Seems like the crashes are a bit worse than just a broken prop. That is certainly right. The crashes are extreme. Obviously, the size of the fireball we saw from Gecko's drone in that last one is significant. But the drones weigh upwards of up to 3 kilograms, I believe, in some of them. So a lot of weight, a lot of inertia, and crashes can be significant. So we do have 2 fire marshals already out. Elf is helping us out, and I believe Cross's dad is down to the other side. I'm not sure if we have another fire extinguisher down the other end. If there is, by certainly man that for this one. Thank you. The timer is going down. 1 minute 10 for Gecko to get out and place his drone on the start blocks. I'll make yes, that's the line I was going to use. That's the line I'm going to use. 20 seconds remaining. Pilots are plugging in. 10 seconds remaining. And time. Gecko will forfeit final number 2. Rightio, let's go, Tim. So X-Class pilots now prop out Phoenix and Buckets in this one, with Gecko withdrawing. So Phoenix, Buckets prop out in this race. Video for all 3. We are waiting on the radio for confirmation. There we go. You can see them there. Pilots, thumbs up when you're ready, waiting for Phoenix, and then we will go. Once your hands are on your controller, Phoenix. We are going to get underway. Pilots, arm your quads. Going live on the tone in less than 5. Phoenix through the whole shot first, followed by Buckets, followed by Prop out. 5 laps in X-Class racing. Out of the Mantis Tunnel comes Phoenix. This will be lap number 1 for him. Those bright yellow LEDs of Phoenix. The live stream chat asking, pleading for no more fires. Buckets in second. Prop out in third. Phoenix now into lap number 3. Spiraling down into that back straight. Through the Mantis Tunnel he goes, spiraling up over the top of it, and then into our last 3 X-Class gates. The shed, Mission Corner. Lap number 4 for the Phoenix is now onto lap number 4. Buckets on lap number 3. Prop out now has moved into second place. Moving on to lap number 4. Oh no. Buckets coming undone on lap number 4. 2 pilots remain. Phoenix on the final lap. Prop out on lap number 4. Phoenix with a dominating lead. Here is Phoenix taking the victory in final number 2. Prop out will take second place, with Buckets third, crashing on lap number 4. Radio pilots, race is over, track is clear. Go and collect your drones. Pilots, we are going with X-Class again. We want to save the finale. What could be the finale. So X-Class will go again. Thanks to Kuato joining us all the way in New Zealand on the stream. The talk on the chat is obviously about fires in X-Class racing. 12S batteries, 4 120 amp ESCs. So X-Class is up now. This is the state of play for X-Class finals. One more final to go. Gecko on 1 point, although forfeiting that he will move. Yep, this is more correct here. Phoenix currently in first place in our finals with 3 points. Gecko in second with 5. Tied with Prop Out on 5 and Buckets on 7. One race to go. Lowest score wins. Once the X-Class final is done, we will have race 4 of our 5-inch open class Chase the Ace Top 6 final. Will that be the race that determines our new 2024 champion? Or will we be going to race number 5? Tim, you were saying before, this is the first time in a long time in which we have gone this far into a top 6 Chase the Ace. And I can imagine what you would tell me if your microphone was working. You would say it wasn't since 2019 or 2018. Was it longer? 2019 was the last time we saw a finals like this. But there's more to the story in our 5-inch racing, because the position changes have not just been occurring in each race, but during almost every sector. Pilots in the lead, pilots running out of battery, crashing, an error. At any point, Wilf was in the lead, IQ Zero in the lead, Davey in the lead. Red to Rhoda has been consistent in that second and third spot throughout all races so far. Heapsy again, consistent. Bones, consistent. 2 3s and a 4 for him. But our X-Class pilots, they are gritting up. Three quads, 3 X-Class quads, that is, on the blocks. Timmy, they're just putting on my vanity light. Raven 187 on the live stream. It will be very hard to beat the 2022 craziness. Certainly, yes. But I don't like to make too many predictions when it comes to finals. Just looking for my radio to confirm the state of play. But this is where we are, final number 3 for X-Class. Our flight director, the big dog himself, Wedge, walking out onto the red track. 3 finals in X-Class racing under big lights. We are looking for confirmation of the discussions that are going on there at the launch pad for our X-Class pilots. So, whilst we are waiting, spoke about it before, but Mission Foods, our title platinum level sponsor. We thank them for their continued support. Mantis FPV, our only diamond level sponsor of this event. and official retail sponsor. Massive supporters of the Drone Nationals and clubs around Australia. Our gold level sponsors, Amiga Dev Group, Rising Sun FPV, S3DP, and Aviation Australia. Their logos and banners spread around on flags and gates, with Aviation Australia, our named sponsor of our launch blocks and pilot pits. Our X-Class pilots are plugging in. Buckets is running out onto the field. Continuing with our silver level sponsors now, the Townsville Chamber of Commerce, we thank you. Torval, Bosscell, and our bronze level sponsors, Gemfan, Swifty Long Range Cells, Trav Earth, FPV Trackside, Betaflight, HQ Props, the Model Aeronautical Association of Australia, the MAAA, and RSX, Rising Sun Critical Technology Services. We thank all our sponsors for their support for the 2024 Mission Foods Australian Drone Nationals. So this is confirmed. This is the final for X-Class. If there are collisions, if there are crashes, we will be out there measuring parts that go the furthest. That is the rule from our flight director for this one. So, previewing the race. Phoenix, Buckets, Gecko, and Prop out. All pilots from Townsville, the home of X-Class racing in Australia, and potentially, not potential about it, confirmed the home of X-Class Australian racing in the world. Prop out with goggles up, Phoenix looking out, Gecko making his way from the track. Buckets ready as well.
Gecko, you're flying down from here. Fly from down here.
So all four pilots in this final after Gecko having to withdraw due to damage. Pilots, arm your quads. We are live on the tone in less than 5. It is all or nothing in our third final for X-Class Racing. No reruns, no returns. Win it or bin it. Oh! Massive collision. Buckets and Prop out through the Betaflight hurdle gate. Phoenix in first. Gecko in second. We will continue this one. We will measure whose drone parts are further to determine third and fourth. But now we are racing for positions 1 and 2. Onto lap number 3 is Phoenix FPV. Gecko now onto the lead lap as well. Out of the tunnel. Phoenix now the X-Class straight. The main straight. Onto lap number 4. Gecko 3.19 seconds behind in second. Reaching over 100 kilometers an hour over the top of the track. Phoenix now moving on to the final lap of the race. Gecko is closing the gap. 1.96 seconds. Over the top of the track they go. Phoenix out of the Mantis Tunnel. Gecko out of the Mantis Tunnel. He's closing the gap. 1.17 behind. Phoenix takes it. Gecko second. Phoenix able to extend his lead to take the win. And that will see Phoenix crowned our X-Class champion. We do need to verify final results, but two victories will see Phoenix most likely be our X-Class champion for 2024. Now, our 5-inch pilots, we want you gridded up right now. Make your way out onto the track. We don't know if this will be the last one or if we have another 4 to go. So, race 4 of 5-inch racing now. Raven 187 cheering for IQ0 in the chat. I will request a request for our crowd from out of heaven. Please limit your chants for Bones out of respect for our other pilots. The noise is deafening, echoing off the top of the grandstand, so please be respectful to our other pilots. Wilf already... Okay, cool. Sorry, the volume had gone down slightly on me. We do not want to get a noise complaint here at the Townsville Sports Precinct. So Terry Johnson asking about who's had a win. Let's bring that up now, Timmytron. This is the state of play in our Chase the Ace top 6. Race 1, Wilf with an ace. Race 2, Davey FPV with an ace. And then race 3, IQ0. If Red to Rhoda, Heapsy or Bones secure a victory in this race, race 4, we will go to another race 5. Should IQ0 take the win, he will be our champion. Should Davey take the win, he will be our champion. And Wilf, should he take the win, be crowned our 2024 Australian Drone Nationals champion for 5-inch open class drone racing. Whilst we have requested that our crowd maintain their passion, they still remain respectful of our other pilots. The chat is lighting up for the Bones. This could be our last race of the night. The last race of this year's Drone Nationals. The pilots are at the launch blocks whilst a measuring contest goes on of the parts remaining of our X-Class drones. Raven 187. We certainly cannot make it to midnight. I do not think the Australian FPV Association can afford it. We are hoping to wrap this up by 9:30. Otherwise, our treasurer for the association will start counting the pennies and of what we can afford. We certainly hope we don't get a noise complaint as well on top of that. So, our 5-inch pilots are now making their way to the grandstand. So, let's preview this race number 4. IQ Zero with an ace, Red to Rhoda, Davey with an ace, Heapsy, Wilf with an ace, and Bones, a crowd favourite. Pilots there taking a seat in the grandstand. An eager crowd lines the Aviation Australia pits. Will we see a new champion emerge in this race? Or will we go to race number 5?
Zach. Yeah, I got no radio here to confirm, so I need Zach. Zach. Yeah, get it. I need all pilots ready. Yeah.
Okay, pilots are ready. Pilots, arm your quads. Going live on the tone in less than 5. We are off at a great rate of knots to our start-finish gate and rising sun start-finish gate. We need a little moment here to see how they fare coming out of that left-hand turn. IQ Zero looks to be in the lead into the back straight. No correction. We can see a drone in front of him. That looks to be the drone of Wilf. Bones goes topsy-turvy. Wilf in first. IQ Zero in second. You can see Wilf in the video feed of IQ Zero. Lap 1 down. Wilf in first. IQ Zero in second. 0.31 seconds between them. IQ Zero chasing Wilf down through the mission tower as they go. Out they come. The white dot of Wilf's drone into the video of IQ Zero. He's chasing him down into the back straight now. Over the top of the Mantis tunnel. Wilf leading IQ Zero with IQ Zero stuck in the final corkscrew. Wilf goes on to the final lap in first place. Red to Rhoda moves into second. Davey in third. Wilf out in front. Through the slalom he goes. Into our back straight. His battery says land now. Can he make it? Through the X-Class straight. Wilf is our new 2024 Australian Drone Nationals champion. Red to Rhoda takes second. Davey in third. We have Heapsy and IQ Zero still in this race. IQ Zero now turns the corner. He takes fourth. Heapsy in fifth. Bones crashing out. Congratulations to Wilf, our new 2024 Mission Foods Australian Drone Nationals champion.
All right, while we calculate some results, go through, check out all what we need to do. What I need from here to happen is everyone onto the field under the direction of Prop Out and Buckets FPV to start pulling down track equipment, pegs, flags, everything. Moving it over to the large screen, you'll note that there is a flatbed truck rolling up the flags and gates, placing them on there for Townsville FPVR to pack up in the morning. If that can happen and we can get trophies done, that'd be fantastic. So start packing up now.
So, we still are live on the live stream. Whilst the congratulations flood in the chat. Congratulating Will as our new champion. We're just going to talk about it. I think, yeah, we've got you. Am I on? Yeah, I think I am. Excellent. So,
that was crazy.
Zach, that was insane. That last race, you saw the white glowing LEDs, and that is why LED racing is exciting.
Fantastic.
You can see the white dot tantalizingly close in front of IQ Zero through laps 1 and 2. Getting so close. And then into that final corkscrew obstacle, IQ Zero clips the left-hand corner of the first gate.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Getting caught up, giving Wilf all the air to take the win.
Unfortunate for IQ Zero.
So we will need to crunch the numbers just to confirm positions. Obviously, he has an ace. That will be in his advantage. But some other pilots I want to shout out in that top 6. Davey FPV, first time inside the top 10 and into the top 6, getting an ace. Red to Rhoda also, first time getting into the top 6. One of the youngest pilot in the top 6.
Oh, no, they're done. They're carrying him through.
Oh, it's frozen.
Yeah. No.
No, I was hoping to get that on camera. Nonetheless,
I think they're starting to pull cameras down and such.
so, okay, we're back here with Zach and I just talking back that through.
The sound's down as well, apparently. Simmy's done the sound on us.
No sound. Oh, that was a great
There
analysis.
There you go. I definitely think it was amazing to watch. That,
Yeah, so
I won like in the mornings, like doing the setup, or even spend the last 12 months organizing events. And late nights, you just go, sometimes what is it for? But then moments like that, watching Wilf and his dad Harvey, it's crazy.
Oh, fantastic. I have to say, one of the few pilots here helping us set up the track on the Wednesday. His dad helping us throughout the day with coordination and marshalling. Just before we wrap up as well, because I don't know if we'll get the opportunity after presentations, I just want to thank you, Zach, obviously as president of the AUFPV, but taking on the massive responsibility and the sole responsibility, really, the key coordinator in getting this entire event up. All of this is off the back of your hard work.
I just love yelling at people.
Oh, certainly. But the pilots, myself, we all thank you for your efforts for putting on such a great event here in Townsville.
Look, it's, really the event is for the pilots, and we wouldn't be able to hold the event without people coming to Townsville. I mean, it was one of those things that when we decided that we're going, hey, look, we're literally going to sort of copy last year, but do some changes, listen to the pilots, do the PAR, and then go, okay, cool. We sorted that thing. Well, are we going to get people to come to Townsville again? And I guess we got a whole lot more because we got 20 more pilots. So
yeah, indeed. The pickup rate of accepting their offer to attend was huge and fast, and we pushed it out from 72 to 96.
That's right. Yeah.
And so that's a great showing here that not only do our pilots happy to come to Townsville, but that drone racing is well and truly alive in Australia.
That's right. That's right. I think it's to see the top 6 with new guys, or like guys that have been flying for, Will for 2 years, 3 years, like Zero. Then you go to Bones, that's been in this for multiple years. I remember when I started drone racing, I met Bones at Newcastle, and he was already a seasoned pro by then. And then to now be running events for Bones, it's one of those things that,
It's funny, you could also say the same calling Heapsy a seasoned pro
That's
at this point,
right.
but at the ripe old age of 22. So, phenomenal phenomenal outcome there. Obviously, we're going to crunch the numbers just to confirm our X-Class pilots. But
So X-Class. So when we went out, so for our last one, it was whatever park goes furthest or gates and such. So with the determination for prop out and buckets, when they went through that beta FPV, because they prop out launched into him through that. I've got a video. It will go into our post-production video that we'll make of all the best snippets that we have. Noel or prop out had a battery that was slightly further, but then just a little glint on the grass. It was a motor washer from Buckets. So Buckets got third on that one, which I'm not 100% sure where that's going to put him in the overall rankings, but seeing that tiny little thing, that was about a meter pass, and that's where we just say it's whatever park goes further. Those things just literally drop loop when they crash sometimes, so yeah.
Yeah, the crashes were spectacular. It's funny, when there's no crashes or fires, not that the racing was boring, but it seemed that the crowd, certainly the noise levels were lower. Just enthralled by the pilot's skill.
I think drone racing pilots are mostly pyros as well. So as soon as they see flames, they get primitive in the pits. And tonight there was a couple of times where they just loved. They were primitive. They were monkeys. Yeah, they were cracking, on the benches.
So yeah, we're looking forward. Once we get pieces down, obviously many hands make light work. I love seeing it. We saw it last year.
It takes a whole day to build.
Takes a whole day to build, but with everyone on board helping us get stuff down. We can't thank them enough for getting us through this. 20 past 9.
20 past
Doing
9.
Okay.
This track's probably going to be completely down in the next, I'd say, 5 minutes. Trophies are already out. Timmy's just going to have to tell me who's won what. I've got the trophies.
Yeah.
I've got the prizes. I think we're going to be having beers probably by about 10:15.
I am looking forward to it. A break.
Is that not why we came?
Well, all
I don't know.
all us yellow shirts, I'm sure will be keen for put the feet up,
Yes,
rest the vocal cords, have a few beers. But
I'm keen to get started next year.
I'm excited. Honestly, I got home last night and I couldn't sleep. I couldn't wait for the event today. But a brand new Mission Foods Australian Drone National Champion in Wilf. He came
I'm
second.
going to try and go find him.
Certainly. He came second last year, takes the win this year.
We're going to try and get Wilf on, the new Mission Foods Australian Drone National Champion. He's all hopping with excitement. He was a little bit down in the dumps when he lost video earlier in one of those. Turns out his XT60 fell off or came off. I'm not 100% sure what exactly happened, but he was having some video issues. We said, hey, do you want to change? He said no, and then we changed after another one. So
it was truly a roller coaster of emotions, I think, for all pilots.
Yeah,
Wins, losses. It had a bit of everything. We're just waiting on Wilf now to come to us.
He's coming through. He's been chatting to people on the way, but
I'm
going to hand over to
Obviously,
Will.
a lot of congratulations. Wilf, come into the chat, mate. So, for those online, our new champion, Wilf, joining us on the live stream for a quick little interview. Here's a mic, mate. First question, how does that feel?
I can't put it into words, to be honest with you. Like, such a mix of emotions. Like, first one, won it. Second one, fumbled so hard, crashed. I was like, so close to the finish. It was like 3 seconds off the finish. And then the third one, from the crash, my XT60 had came off my ESC. So when I launched, I just lost video. And then, first to last, and went,
To take it, it was fantastic. I think, obviously, the battle between you and IQ Zero was phenomenal. We saw it in the first one. He was leading you in that race. An error allowed you to capitalize and take the ace. In that final fourth race, I tell you what, watching it here was phenomenal because your white LEDs on your drone is all we could see with IQ Zero trying to hunt you down. Did you feel that pressure, or were you flying your own race?
I could hear his quads starting to sound like mine, so on the straights it was sounding, I could hear two quads but it sounded the same. I was like, oh, he's got to be close, and and then I got told from Dad, clear, and figured he could mess something up or crash.
You can see the emotions on your face, mate. I tell you what, congratulations. It's such great to see. On that last lap, your battery was starting to get a little
Little low.
low. Were you concerned there? Did you think you could make it?
I was pretty confident I can make it. High vaulting, like tattoos. Haven't had a problem after starting high vaulting. But yeah, no, it's been. It was close. Yeah, it was on it.
I can see it. The leg is still shaking. You can't see it on the stream, but the leg is still shaking.
Yeah.
You can just see what this means to you. It's fantastic, mate.
Insane. I can't believe it.
Any sponsors, anyone you want to shout out here while you've got the mic in hand? Keep it up nice and close so we can get you.
First of all, my parents, insane amount of support from them. Tattoo, Next FPV, Rush, HG0, everyone. Just HQ prop, awesome. Like the efficiency on the HQs has been what's really made it possible, to be honest.
So again, for the stream, I'm sure they want to see it. This is the winning quad from. This here is the winning quad from Wilf.
The practice one.
It's a practice one.
Was, yeah.
Now you had, obviously some video issues there, but able to overcome it to take the victory. Congratulations. I guess from here, you're looking forward to FAI. Representing Team Australia.
Yes.
You've been racing against Dim Sim and IQ0 here this weekend, but now teammates into China.
Yeah, can't wait. Got some repairing to do, but part of it.
Fantastic, mate. Look, I'll let you go. I'm sure there are many more people who will want to congratulate you, but on behalf of myself here and the race headquarters, congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
Well done. Everyone's super proud of you. It's great to see. Our 2024 Mission Foods Australian Drone Nationals champion for 5-inch, Wilf. Thank you, mate. Well done.
Thank you so much. It's a blast.
You can see, well done, mate. Congratulations. Take a breath. Just relax. You've done it. Well done. So, just checking with Timmytron. Do we have the final results now? We will work through. We'll need to do that for X Class and 5-inch. So just getting those final results up now.
What are we doing first? I have to do some light massaging for the top 48 and the overall 5-inch racing.
I just want the.
Oh, I think you meant the entire.
No. I just want to see
we'll do
the
big
final
classes.
results. Yeah, East Class. Oh.
So
No. Oh, this is Beast Class. Yes, correction.
Beast Class.
Sorry, it's the same parts are in X as in Beast.
Yeah, very good.
So our champion for Beast Class is Gecko. Second place runner-up champion is Phoenix FPV. Third place is Buckets, and in fourth will be Prop Out.
And then X Class has
X Class, Phoenix now taking the win. Gecko in second, Prop Out in third, and Buckets in fourth. Now we move to 5-inch.
Oh no, don't we do some of the novelty events?
Oh, the novelty events. We did have some novelty events. Let's go through those.
Choose one. What would you like? The Balloon Busters, perhaps?
Balloon Busters. Let's check that one out.
Ooh,
Not updated.
not updated.
I believe it was under review.
It was under review last night, but the results actually came through. I can talk to the results now. Size doesn't matter, didn't win. Did win.
Did we?
They popped all the balloons quicker than the underdogs. By only about 10-20 seconds.
So there it is. Size doesn't matter. The team from Sydney beating the underdogs. The team made up of pilots from Canberra. Let's move on to our Golden Oldies over 40s competition, Tim.
Yes. That's better. Yes, the underdog size doesn't matter. Wins there. It didn't really matter about the time, but that would just.
So
finalise
for our
the
over
results.
40s competition, just
Over
looking at
40s.
these,
Sure,
I
mate.
believe the big dog himself will be jotting these down. So Boxer.
I didn't shrink that scene.
Wait, how does this work?
It's the old dogs. I
Yes,
believe
it's the over 40s.
I don't think I shrunk this. I was at the top 2. So Foxer took the win in the over 40s.
So
Yui
Foxer was
Wet
our
Wet
winner. Yui Wet Wet
second.
was second. Yep.
Salad got 3rd. Bob 9 took 4th. Sugar K took 5th. And Bones, with his fan base here,
Certainly.
took 6th.
Yeah. Now let's have a look now onto our club championship.
That's the one I fixed. One and done.
So I believe it's a pilot from the winning club takes the victory there, Tim.
The pilot from the winning club takes the victory for their club. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. So that would go to Outer Heaven. Second place to Eastside.
Second place to Eastside with Heapsy. 3rd place to Townsville with Bo Babe. Gecko, if there was a 4th place prize, it goes to Gecko, again Townsville. 5th to the...
Panorama drone racing. Louis was flying for Panorama, I
Oh,
believe.
okay.
Yeah. And then Melbourne multi-road up
Is there
in
anything
6th.
left?
Yeah. Now let's go to 5-inch to confirm placings.
I need 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. All good, Timmy. Fella joke. Oh, my brain is fried. I actually am looking forward to the hours of streaming we've done. We are well into the high 30s over 3 days. But it has been a fantastic event so far. The event is essentially now over. It's been an absolute one for the ages. A whole lot of racing, night racing, LEDs, a lot of drama that I am sure will be covered on the Drone Racing News wrap-up special. Just some of the drama to unfold today was the discovery of Sam Tam completing the track wrong on every single qualifying lap, therefore being pushed down to 81st last in qualification. Then, in our race to make the top 6, just happy to be here from Canberra, finished in 2nd, only to be disqualified for an illegal drone not using LEDs during nighttime flying. Some of the spicy drama to unfold at this Australian Drone Nationals on day 3. Also in the X class, the drama there, the multiple fires in the finals. Gecko unable to make the final number 2 in time. 20 minutes is the allowance. We were down to the wire and he was unable to do so, but still able to take home 2nd in that competition. Peter Fierick there, thank you to the showrunners, sponsors, pilots and their supporters for making this happen. Looking forward to 2025. I most certainly am as well. Thank you for your time on the stream and your efforts in the chat for the engagement. Scott Tomlinson, so FPV Rebels better than Eastside finally. Well, yes, I guess you could say so. We're just working through the final results now in our 5 plinths competition. Just writing it down and we'll get underway with our presentation shortly once the final obstacles are down and off the track. So tune in for the wrap up on the drone racing news here on the FPV Bits YouTube channel. Just working through the final bits of pack up so we can get out of here and get our presentation done. So the results now locked in. Checks are being written up. I was looking for a mic for you, Scotty. Possibly, if you can hand it around. How did you find the event, Scotty?
Mate, it was full on. What a big 3 days here in Townsville, that's for sure.
Now, you were an absolute weapon in the headquarters, filling in for commentary, marshalling, fire duties, you name it, you did it. Looking forward to a beer?
I'm hanging for a beer. I don't think, the only thing I haven't done this event is fly 5 inch around that track. That's the only thing I haven't done. I've even been in the canteen there once today, but just to do an interview. But I've been in the canteen nonetheless. But fire marshal, putting out, lost count of how many fires I've put out. Actually, I have flown around the track with a Mavic this morning. Got that on. Commentated, helped out where I can, and that's what it's all about. And had a blast.
Fantastic. No, much appreciated. I already passed my thanks on to Zach, who was instrumental in getting all this organised and ensuring the efficient running of an event this size. You have also been instrumental as almost his right-hand man, making sure things are running. So thank you, mate. Absolute fantastic effort. Looking forward to the video coming up as well. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I've been also running around filming the event wrap-up video, which will come out on YouTube, same as last year. So for the next 2 weeks, there's hours and hours and hours of footage. Zach will do the editing, and it'll basically just cover the vibe of the whole event. Look out for that. It's going to be cool. And massive thanks to Zach. My participation in this started 4 years ago when Timmy unfortunately couldn't make it here to run and officiate the X class because of COVID. And I was coming up just to hang with the boys as a Rising Sun team pilot. And I walk into his shop and he says, Timmy can't come. Can you run the live stream? I'm like, yeah, sure. So just where's all the assets for everything? He's like, no, you've got to make them the day before the event. So I put on a rough OBS stream. We got through that and ended up doing the second one as well. And then I got invited along just to help out last year with the Drone Nationals and again this year. So, yeah, no, it's been a great, I really enjoy coming up here and just hanging out and helping and, yeah, everything that goes along with it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Scotty. Apparently the music is washing us out, Timmy. Again, not sure how our microphones are faring. But, yeah, instrumental, absolute workhorse of this event, Scotty. Super Dizzy Die also saying, hope you're okay, Scott. Thank you, Super Dizzy Die, for joining us on the stream. Well done on your efforts over this event. Just setting up now for our presentations. Whilst we work through getting the last of our track down, some of the more bigger gates are a little bit more difficult. Thank you, Mr. M. hopefully we were able to get that interview with Wilf, because that you could just see the emotion in his face there, Tim. Phenomenal. So just moving the cameras around at the moment to set up for our presentation. We look forward now to the 2025 Mission Foods Australian Drone Nationals, with the venue to be confirmed. Yeah, Peter Fearick. Yeah, Wilf was a bit quiet, obviously just holding the microphone close to him. We had to get it there, but was great to talk to him, get his views there on that victory. You could see the emotion in his eyes and how much it meant to him. Fantastic to see. He's a great young kid with a great young future. I said it last year that he has a great future in the sport, a great attitude as well. One of the very few pilots who is in our top echelon of pilots, who was here with his dad on the day before helping set up the track. That is a kind of attitude that you can't replace, and will serve him well as he moves forward with his drone racing career. There we are, setting up for our presentations. Our event banner behind. Yui Wep there getting on the cans, celebrating his results in the Golden Oldies and the club event. Ed the Quokka having joined us the whole time in the commentary box with a microphone in hand. I believe Ed was translating all commentary this event into Quokka for us. A massive Quokka following over in WA for drone racing. Thank you for conducting that, Ed. All pilots pitching in to help. It's great to see. Thank you so very much. Not just for your efforts over the last 3 days on the track, but for your efforts now pulling down the track. To me, we might go to an ad while we wait. There's only so much I can store.
this one's for you, Zach at Rising Sun, for supporting me. Unreal, mate. Thank you very much.
All right, so I've got the final standings of the entire rank now calculated, and I'm ready to share them with you. Lucky stream viewers, I have no PA speakers. No one can hear me except you guys at home. And Bear's sitting next to me, so he'll see these final standings too, but we'll have to share a picture of this later.
Yeah,
but
I'm already
really,
aware, so this is exciting.
This is just the stream, everyone. No one else can see it. No one else is seeing this. I've literally just made the scene like a gangster. Here we are.
So the 5-inch, this is the final placings for
For everyone in the fight.
everyone. So Wilf, our winner, champion for 2024. In second is Red to Rotor. Third, Davey FBB. Fourth is IQ Zero. Heapsy in fifth. Bones in sixth. And that is our top six from our finals. Moving down the board, look, we're not going to talk through everyone. Squid sits in our top 10. Inoid in 7. Now, moving down the board, ones we want to point out, Timitron finishing in 20th.
Hell yeah.
Qualifying, even
In
into
like
48th. No,
I clutched
you moved
49th.
from 49 into 48 due to the disqualification of Samtam, and you took it all the way to 20th.
I wanted to definitely improve my ranking with a change of 4S to 6S this year, and also, you know, moving away from analog to HD0, and I'd like to think that it's played a big part.
Yeah, I actually like to think you'd thank me, because it was me who pointed out that Samtam did those last 2 laps incorrectly, and therefore we need to review every single lap. Without that, you would have been in the bottom 48. So that's all right, I'll take payment later on. Now, moving across, what other ones we want to point out?
Bottom of our top 48, maybe?
Yeah, look, lots of things. We'll just keep it there for people. Point out myself, 36. I'm actually pretty happy with that. It's about where I qualified. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Half of the course.
Yeah, certainly.
You beat Dean by 1 position.
And that is all that
You
matters.
beat Dean by 1 position.
I'm happy with that. But now our top of the bottom 48. So in 49th, Jags. A really great story, actually, with Jags. He took the win there in the finals of the bottom 48. Once he finished, he came back, he put his quads on the table, and his daughter called him to congratulate him, and then the emotion came out. He said he was crying, he was so happy. His daughter was speaking to him there,
His heart is
congratulating him on the win in the bottom 48. Very touching to see how much these wins matter to our pilots. Moving along, any other ones we want to point out?
Who is our top female pilot?
That is actually a fantastic question.
I think it's still Blonde Angel. I think it's still you, isn't it? I think it's Blonde Angel in 55.
Blonde Angel in
We
55.
have an Airplane Jelly in 78. There's a Cheese Waffle in 67. We have a Super Dizzy Die in 75.
Do we have any other female? No.
Does anyone I wonder if any males want to identify as female for...
No, we're not at that point today. So,
Yeah, it's Sharon again.
Blonde
Good job.
Angel, our top female pilot, and finished better than our qualification. Great to see.
All right, this track is looking pretty
Look,
well packed up.
Yeah, now one of the interesting ones, Dim Sim in 25th. He was in...
Oh, he's a victim of the downfall of the elimination.
Yeah, and the other one is also Wubbs. He was our 4th highest seed in qualification, getting knocked out into 23. Timitron, you beating those pilots, which is pretty
That's a
pretty
good flex
impressive.
for this year.
Yeah, it is good. Louis there from the Army team. He looks to be our highest rated Army pilot. So some interesting and good results there across the board. Pilots doing far better than they expected. Some may be a little disappointed, but that's racing. That is racing.
Jinx, mate. Jinx.
We just finish each other's sentences, don't we?
After this long together on the mic, it's not even surprising.
So we're just waiting now. Those these mission towers, they were put up like castles, not designed to come down. So they're still up, trying to get them down. There's Sam Heaps finishing in 5th.
5th, yeah.
There's one in the back there.
So there's the pilots out on the track getting things set up. It is now 10 to 10 on the drone clock.
I think every night we finished a little bit later than we expected.
I think, oh, certainly. 3 13-hour at least days on streaming, not including setup
Not
and
including
pack down
and video review time.
and video review time. Goodness, the Dean's boys were working hard.
Oh, I have a. Oh, I've got one. It's not,
No.
I just want to make sure that nobody has one of those.
I can see myself on the other camera. Thanks
wanna make
everyone
sure
who
that
enjoyed the stream.
Yeah,
About 4 months in the making on this broadcast there.
yes, the
Lot
time.
new- lot
Actually,
new tricks in
I
this
just
one.
wanted to. I actually want to do it, Timmy, because I spoke about Zach and I thanked him for his efforts, and I also spoke about Scotty. I want to thank you, Tim. Our event broadcaster is the title we gave you, but as you said, and you alluded to there, over 4 months of effort here, working through all the spreadsheets,
remember when I
the
started
scoring,
it, yeah.
and the stream. I think a lot of comments in the chat about how great the graphics, the videos look, and that is all you, a one-man band in event production for drone racing here in Australia. Can thank you. It is a fantastic effort. And I do generally say this, the best in the world when it comes to this. And when you say that you're a one-man show, elevates that even higher. So thank you very much for all your efforts here.
Thank you, yeah. And it's great to see, to build this platform and have, like, during the development process, as I shared little bits and pieces with you, it looks like nothing with fake data and seeing you and me 4 times over doing the Up Now video. So it's building the platform for the pilots to race under these conditions and tell the story and let the data of the race unfold in front of us is what really tells the story. Like it's the platform which the excitement, the stage, and the theatre is built upon in racing.
Certainly. No great plan survives the first shot. So lots of changes on the fly, lots of things to contend with.
So much MacGyver.
Always your head is in the computer, and I'm always tapping you when little things are happening, asking the questions away. So thank you for supporting all of us here in the stream.
Last look at the equipment on the table there. Thanks you to this streaming laptop. Got a little dent there too. Oh. The battle scars of drone racing. Fallen apart equipment there. Modem, cables. Unproducible.
Stomachs that have eaten far too many Mission Food chips, Mission Foods chips.
That's been our primary
Oh,
food source,
it's
I
my
think.
only source of sustenance in this commentary box the whole event.
Where are we at with the...
Oh, it's getting there.
It's got to be close. We got to be close.
So again, we'll say it in the presentations, I am sure, but thank you to all our sponsors. Our title sponsor, Mission Foods. Our diamond level sponsor, Mantis, and official retail sponsor. Our gold level sponsors, Amiga Dev Group, Rising Sun FPV, S3DP, Aviation Australia. Onto our silver level sponsors, and again, I want to stress Aviation Australia. They're our title named sponsor for the pilot pits and our launch block. Our silver level sponsors, the Townsville Chamber of Commerce, Torval, Bossell, Gemfan, Bossell. Our bronze level sponsors, Gemfan, Swifty Long Range Cells, Trav Earth, FPV Trackside, the system we have used all throughout this race event, Beta Flight, HQ Prop, MAAA, the Model Aeronautical Association of Australia, and RSX, Rising Sun Critical Technology Services. Without sponsors, events like this cannot occur. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you have done to allow us to put on an event at this kind of caliber. Right, the last of the mission towers are now coming down. Pilots there packing away. Once this is down, we will do our presentations, close the stream, and that will be the event. So lots of people to thank. And finally, I guess my final thanks as well to the pilots for putting on such a great show. The racing was exciting, thrilling in areas, dangerous in others with the amount of fires we saw as well. Almost 40%, 40% of our pilots, this is their first time at a major event such as the Australian Drone Nationals. Our increased female participation rate as well. In fact, I'll read the stats here. 11 different clubs represented. 5 females in the competition, so 6% female participation rate. That is double the global average that we see in the sport. 40% of the field making their debut. Our youngest pilot, Will Mann, at the age of 10, was phenomenal. Our oldest pilot, CTZ Snooze, we had him on the stream yesterday talking all things beta flight. I found that quite engaging and interesting, and to be thanking for his time there. The changing and evolving technologies that we see, 60% on HD0, 36% on analog, and 4% in that mix. 11 different clubs represented across Australia and New Zealand. Out of Heaven from Sydney having the greatest showing of 16. Then the Army Drone Racing team with 14. The bulk of that being our Army Cadets. Townsville had 11 pilots. Melbourne, that includes Melbourne Multi-Rotor, and Eastside had 11. Canberra Multi-Rotor had 10. The Rebels in Brisbane, 8. Panorama, a single pilot. Red Zone Racing from New Zealand had 2, and West Coast Multi-Rotor with 4, and Rotocross also over in WA with 5. If you're interested in drone racing, make contact with your local club. Get involved, go along to a race day and see what it is all about. So we are almost done with the track. The majority of our pilots now back here in the pits. Davey FPV there, securing 3rd in our 5-inch competition.
I don't know. I thought this was money.
There is Zach just rallying up the troops to keep packing up bits and pieces here of the track. There's myself. Hello. Oh, yep, Davey's heading away.
What button is Zoom?
Zoom is button side, but I think it's.
Gotcha.
You don't wouldn't happen to know where I can find a spoon, would you?
Yeah. I've got dinner. I've got rice.
Oh, okay, literally smell. I thought it was looking for like a joke or something.
I actually need a food. I've got rice, but it's
Yeah, but like, I've got a permanent fixture, I've got a portable, I've got a freighter. Like, fuck, it's a fancy thing. We can like have that. Fun.
You do just go down to one. You can clear
Oh.
up a lot of space.
Yeah, I'm gonna ditch this. This will be just these and these. Into that one.
One laptop.
No, I need to buy the one you have. I'm already paying. I'm gonna do 8 up to yeah. It's 3 by 3, yeah.
We got a 6 by 1.
I'm gonna get that Gen 8 next to
Yeah, so we're running, that's a 700 desktop thing. This is why we do. Well, I tested back with my home computer to make sure it all works at high speed.
What are you gonna do with it and plug it into the scaler? What's that a box into the what kind of box? What is building into the cup?
Have you seen the Tory? I just do it rocks.
Like 8 never raised it up, that's exactly what cup race. And then I made got it. It's something that would be pull down a flat, plug in the blue eddy. Let's slowly think that Ben Wilson sent an engineering project, so I think we let's get him excited and think that's my use to do that. Not slides into my cup. Yeah, just get him out.
Just gonna go to an ad now. Mantis ad 1 or 2?
I love the experience and the community, as you can see here tonight.
It's bringing everyone together, meeting new people, seeing old faces.
I like the friends I've made. Yeah, love the camaraderie.
It's local, you can visit them, you can talk to the staff.
They're just there to help. It's just part of the community.
I'm not afraid to offer a helping hand.
Service is really good, and they helped me get started in the hobby.
They've all helped me a lot get into the sport and guide me to the right equipment.
The service was great. It's fantastic.
Staff are also very friendly.
They just want to make everybody that can come in here leave better off and ready to fly and just get in the air, because the goal is always just to get more people flying.
Don't get anything like this anywhere else.
Hi everyone, surprised you're still here. Thanks for watching. We're still just waiting for this award ceremony. Everything's packed up. In fact, we just had the lights turned off on us, so it's looking like we're being swept out. We are being slightly pushed out by the venue. It's kind of like we're almost overstaying our welcome on a Saturday night. It's 10:03 p.m. I don't know if there's anyone still left in the live stream chat. If you are, hello.
20 pixels. Apparently, 2 days. Alright, cool. Towns of water.
Alright, start moving. Alright, guys.
Okay, Zach's calling for... Zach's calling everyone in now for the award ceremony. I might hand you the microphone, Zach. Do you want to do this? For the stream, though, as well. I'm going to be filming. Yeah.
All right, quick, guys. Down there. All right, we'll wait on the cadets as well. Been waiting on them. Otherwise, it's going to be. Wait on the cadets. No change. Not wrong. All right, cool. It's pretty much majority of pilots flown. That's it. It's like 10 o'clock. Saturday. Supposed to finish at about 9:30, 8:30. That's fine. Blow out the last couple of days. It's part of drone racing. So, thank you very much, everyone, for coming up to Townsville again for the second time. We were sort of concerned that maybe people didn't want to come up when we decided we were going to pretty much copy last year's event and sort of do it again. But look at you all. We had another 20 entries. We've had the most entries and qualifications this event since pre-COVID. So drone racing is definitely growing and growing and growing. Okay. What else? Moving on into thank yous, I guess. So why we're here and how we got here and that kind of thing. So we pretty much started planning this event 25th of August last year, or even a little bit before that when we started on the beers that night on the Sunday night and started talking about what we're going to do. It's not just me and people say, thank you, Zach. No, it's a lot of other people, and I want to throw a couple of thanks to those people now. So can I get Bear, Dan, Rob back out if he's here, Noel, Tim, and yeah, Dan as well. You got Dan? You up? Come on. There was one other. And Scotty T as well. So there you go. There. So there's bottles in here. I don't know whose is whose, but there you go. You've got wild turkey. I bought you one. You got gin. So you're going to have to swap after just because I don't have time to know whose drinks what. So wherever Rob is, coming. There you go. Cool. And that was yours. You got one? Did Tim get one? Scott got one? All right. I got a huge metal blank. I don't know who I bought that for. Probably for me, maybe. I don't know. Oh, yeah, JD. Where is he? Where's Jared? Yeah. All right. I've spoken to Jared more than my wife in the last, 12 months. But here you go. There you go. No, it's a lie. I talk to Tim a lot. So Tim organised all the emails. He did a lot of help with the pilot handbook and everything like that. He organised your payments, even though we sent everyone an email. But we'll fix that next year, won't we, JD? But thank you very much for you guys. You guys are instrumental, really helping hands. But there's been a whole lot of other people. Falco's dad, man, thank you very much. All right, stepping up. Andy, all right. I implore you that if you've got time, if you're at next year's event and you're doing nothing, come help. All right, it's going to speed up the event, makes it for a better event. All right, so but thank you very much. Thank you, guys. All right, cool. All right, cool. The last sort of gift that I have is really sort of like a birthday present. It's probably their 6th birthday. Really, in terms of trying to get sponsorship for drone racing, even trying to sell Townsville City Council and really try to sell it to anyone that's not in drones, they really have no idea. They think it's like DJI and everything like that. Whereas, sat down with Mission at last year's event and said, hey, look, this is what I really wanted to do for next year. They said, yeah, cool. Obviously, there's some emails and everything like that, but I'd like to get the Mission representatives up here. We've got a little bit of a... Thank you very much. Cool. I also found out that they take our shirts, well, one of our shirts, not worn, but they also hang them up in the Mission office as well. So, as a piece of history. So, thank you. Next year, yeah, see how we go. But yeah, okay, cool. So what we came for, we'll start with, well, yeah, not what we came for, but what we had to endure, I guess. The old dogs, slow walkers. All right, tried to get the assisted chairlift up, couldn't get it put in time, but we got there. Start with 4th. So this was a flat piece of paper like 3 hours ago. You guys stressed me the hell out. So with old dogs, all right, in 4th place, who was also going to be walking away with $100, all right, is Bob 9. Is it? Where is he? Oh, he's put Willman to bed. All right. Also in 3rd place, Salad. He's going to be walking away with $150. It's going to go on some senior discount pension meals, no doubt. There you go there. So Salad was like well and truly flying long before I even got into it down in Newcastle. Extremely welcome him. Great dude. 2nd place was Dan. Dan the man. Jan the giant. So Dan's going to be walking away with $250. Thank you. We didn't have checks for him because it was just a last minute thing, but that's fine. All right, so in 1st place, he's going to be walking away with $500 and a backpack, Pit Stop Pro, provided by our folks at Mantis and Volo. Foxer. You get to choose your... We want an age check. Awesome. You get to choose black or green. Black? All right, cool. All right, cool. So, thank you. Look, Nationals isn't always about just racing and just putting the packs in. It's about some fun as well. And the old dogs, I had a laugh. And hopefully you guys had a laugh. If you don't want to do it again next year, put it in the PAR. We'll see how we go. But yeah. All right. Moving on. Balloon Busters. All right. So in Balloon Busters in 4th place. Walking away with 6 Vossel packs by new from Mantis. We have the Townsville Crips. So Brady, team captain, please come up. Oh, sorry. Two S packs. They go, yeah, the 2 S packs, yep.
Go on there, Brady.
Cool. We'll leave them there. All right, cool. Yeah, whatever. Put them in your pocket. Karen. All right, we need new ones as well after that, man. Cool. All right. All right, in 3rd place, we have Rebels. Team captain for Rebels. Oh, he flew for Rebels, apparently. All right, cool. All right, and they're going to get some 2S as well. All right. walking away with $250 in second place, Underdogs. Who's their team captain? Hey. Cool. And then in first place, walking away with $500 in the kitty. Size doesn't matter. All right, so Beast Class Racing. All right, so for Beast Class Racing, in fourth place, Prop Out. Prop Out's going to walk away with a drone adventure bag to the value of $749. Apparently, is that correct? I don't know. Yeah, I made that number up. Cool. All right, and then in third place, winning by a motor washer. All right, he's got it there. So it's whatever part goes further, and it was the motor washer, Buckets FPV. All right, cool. And then in second place for Beast Class, walking away with $250 Phoenix FPV. All right, and then in first place, walking away with $500, Gecko. Where is he? Oh, there he is. So there is checks, but just for the ease of time, if you do win a prize, please come up, get your check, and then Scott Townsend's going to take your photo. There he is. Cool. All right, off you go. Yeah, it's video. He'll take photos later. You got $500. All right, and then top two. So champions top two. So you don't get the money. It's the money. We'll try and make sure your club gets your money. All right. Fourth place, Gecko. Sounds left with you. Well. Yeah. So for third and fourth place for club, for your top two, they're going to walk away with some batteries. I think 2 Vossel, and then third place is going to walk away with with 3 Vossels. And Towns left PVR, Bo Babe. There he is. Okay, now for second place, for the top two, East Side's going to take this home, thanks to Heapsy. Okay, and then taking home $500. It's going to be a big end-of-year party at Outer Heaven, thanks to Wubsy. Go. Go. Just get your phone lights out. We'll quickly finish. Go. Quickly smash through this. All right, for Racing X Class, I'll say all 4. All right, fourth place, Buckets FPV. Third place, Prop Out. Second place, Gecko. First place, Phoenix. Yeah. Go. All right. Now for what we actually came for. So what we actually came for, we'll crown the next Australian 2024 Mission Foods Australian Drone Champion. 6th place walking away with 1 Vossel and $100 Bones. Okay, in 5th place, walking away with $150 and one as well, 1 lipo pack. Ipsy, 5th. Walking away with $250, 1 Vossel pack. 4th place, IQ 0. All right, thanks. All right, walking away with $500 and a pit stop backpack. Davey FPV. In 2nd place, walking away with $1,000 and a pit stop backpack as well, we have Red to Rotor. All right. There he is. Having some extreme video issues. Some loose XT60 connectors. Coming in 2nd last year. 1st this year. We have Wilf. He's going to walk away with $2,000 and a Pit Stop Pro thanks to Mantis FPV and Trevolo. Let's try not to break this one this year, yeah? Yeah. There we go. Yep.
I want to thank my parents, dad, here, mum, watching at home. Sponsors, Tattoo, Next FPV, HQ Prop, Rush, T-Motor. Oh, dude, unbelievable. Rising Sun! Woo! Nah, unbelievable. Can't believe it.
All right, cool. All right, again, thank you all for coming. I'm no about to get yelled at for being here so late, keeping you all here late, but thank you again for making the trip up. If you do have time tomorrow, please come and help clear the pits. If not, then I will remember you and you'll get 10 seconds added to your time next year. But thank you for bearing with me and my decision making. Tim put me in charge for a reason, but thank you, and let's do it all again next year. Go. Oh, probably around about 9, I believe. Yeah, about 9. Yeah. All right, cool. So that's it. That's us done. Please be careful on the way out. Use your torch. Now, obviously, that front gate's going to be closed, so you're going to have to walk along the road there. Please be somewhat quiet when you do walk out, because at the school there, they've got something going on, and we were told to be quiet from 9:30. So yeah, or 8:30, I think it was. So, all right, cool. Thank you very much. See you later. See you next year. Yeah. Yeah, with it. No, that's all right. Go. All right. Crowd set. Go. Sorry?
All right, well, that concludes the entire 3-day event. 12 hours plus a day. I don't even know exactly how long I've been here. It's been an incredible drone nationals. Having said, like, I'm the only pilot that's been here to every single one. I'm definitely saying that this is the best one yet. Definitely was. I mean, they've typically always improving, but I should probably always say that. Good night, Kathy. Bye. We need to wrap up. We need to go. I'm ready to go home and go sleep. Finish pack up in the morning. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Good night. I'm cooked. Everyone's waving at me, surrounding me. What an odd moment. Thank you. Goodbye. Good night. And I'm stuck here with all this equipment running. This is a strange situation. All right, everyone. Goodbye. I'm outie. End of the stream. End of the event. See you on the next CMRC race day. Tiny whoops. 5-inch sometime in October. And maybe an episode of Drone Racing News in the next few weeks. We'll see. See if I can muster the energy. Goodbye. Good night. From everyone here from the 2024 Mission Foods Australian Drone Nationals. Thank you. Goodbye.